But the movie is good enough.
It's all worth
It's not, because you're already imagining the applause.
No, what I was saying,
Wow.
Kamal, was that the day I put on my makeup for the first day and went onto the set, I knew that this was worth it. You know, the moment you sit on a scene, you see the set,
Wow.
you see what's happening, it's just, I knew it was all worth it.
I think I remember we were doing puja and you finished your makeup and we were doing, I think we were just doing something and you just walked in like that with the whole thing. You were there and we were like,
Pin drop, silent, stunned.
It's like
Just
stunned, yeah.
too good, sir.
But that's all credit to, you know, the people who dress you up and make you up.
No,
And there's
everything,
no
I mean.
credit to the
And imagine
artists who do
all that has happened before. You walking into the set and now I have to come in. Oh, boy, what am I going to do?
No, but
they-
But I
they-
got a call when you walked on to set. I remember Nagi calling me and just that first day of shoot with you, and Nagi called me and said, I just had to call and tell you that we shot our first day with Kamal sir. And I was like, I
He
missed
never
it.
told
but
me.
He called me. I was in
happy to
Bombay,
hear
and it was a long break because I mean, obviously we were shooting in different schedules, and I hadn't heard from him in a while. And I see this missed call from Nagi. I was like, "What has happened?" I just called to tell you we shot our first day with Kamal sir, like a child.
That's what made this film.
Yeah.
That
child.
child.
Child, yeah.
We hope this child will also make it.
So
Well,
he was
Prabhas,
like,
you know, you've always been very quiet and simple and don't give many reactions on set. But,
that's
you know, but somebody of your stature who is now presently, I've always wondered how you feel or how you felt when Nagi came and said this to you.
when Nagi said first time.
Because when I first met
I
him and we met on set and all that, we went through this whole procedure of who's going to touch whose feet. So he came and said, I'm just touching your feet. So then I said, okay, let's stop it here. You know, this whole business. And then in a very quiet, private moment, he said, sir, be prepared to break a few bones and this and that. I've been, this guy has made me break bones here, there, and I've been jumping here and there in Bahubali and so on and so forth. So I was wondering, how is it going to happen? But you know, that's the detailing that I was talking about, you know, your father. He's so simple, so down to earth. You can't believe he's there on set every
Yes.
day.
The first person.
And he's actually monitoring what the artist is being asked to do. Hey, don't put this, don't make him do this because that's tough for him. But the way Nagi programmed everything, you know, he said, sir, don't worry, we'll just use close-ups and we've got, you know, dupes and we've got harnesses.
And it is not about the number of cameras or number of crew.
Exactly, yeah.
It's the quietness of the set which I enjoyed most. I must
I remember the message.
because that's lacking in most sets.
Yeah.
The noise should be inside and in the theaters, not in the set. So everybody is talking in discipline, which I found that Mr. Nagi could speak in his volume and still be heard.
Yeah.
He mumbles, but he still heard in the set because that's how quiet the set is.
I ask these questions, you know, because in my time we never had all these facilities. So if we had to jump from the second floor, we actually jumped. There were no harnesses. You break your ankle, you break your leg, and everything. So it was a wonder for me how they were going to be able to do it. But you know, I just marvel at the technology now. You know, Kamal, you must have been through a lot of all this earlier.
I think we've invested by breaking so many bones down.
We never had these facilities, you know.
Yes, sir.
Never
I
had.
know.
And to be able to now be part of it. And to have, you know, little cameras like this who are recording everything on digital. For us, as you may be knowing that, you know, celluloid film was the most expensive item in the budget of a film. Because it was not available. It used to get imported from Kodak. And to save celluloid film, you had to be sure that your first take was okay.
Yeah, there's a reputation.
You
that
can't make a mistake.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember Rishida used to say, Rishida, just one take. No, but this is okay. He's saving celluloid, but he's also satisfied with it.
Yeah.
And if you insist it is there, take it, you pay for it. It's like that. We never had an opportunity to see, monitors. Yeah.
No
And we were not allowed to go near the camera also. You have to pay a fine if we
they'll all applaud and
If you got a
charge
chance
money.
to look through the...
Nothing, never allowed. Not even allowed to go to the editing room.
Sure.
I mean, it was impossible. You saw yourself for the first time on the day of the release of it. So all this has been a huge experience and a learning for all of us, which is why, and Prabhas, I'm very sorry, all the fans.
The first time when we had a fight, you caught me here, and I thought like
In the movie.
in the movie. So I thought like Amitabh sir, I need to be careful and all. He caught me so hard, and this man is not 8, whatever he's saying. He's some 25, 26. And I told him, he's so strong.
No, but a lot of things we did, we never ever expected we could manage this. And that is what is so intriguing.
I think also the sets, I think for the audience to know that we eventually, if I may say,
Built a city.
built
Cities,
land
worlds,
and
yeah.
built a city. And I think the fact that Nagi today has a vision where once the movie releases, I think fans of the movie can actually go and
And the
visit
vision
the
is
set.
unique
Yeah.
because the way they places the camera
Correct.
is not like we are used to.
Yeah.
He comes quite close to
Yeah.
look at you.
Too soft.
And that's what you enjoy because
Yeah.
how do you act for
Yeah.
the camera is here?
Yeah.
So how do
In
you
our time, it used to be a challenge, Kamal.
Yeah.
And I still remember that one of the challenges for an artist used to be to give a close-up with a 75mm lens on a Mitchell camera, which was huge. This huge monster used to come and stand here with a lens, and you have to do a close-up.
And it's a rack shift camera.
Yeah.
So even the cameraman is not actually looking at the image, but is looking at parallax.
Parallax, yes.
And they didn't have monitors.
No
Nothing.
no monitor.
Oh.
And
So we're not used to, not seeing the director standing next to us on the set. We're always used to see where the camera is the director, then he's guiding us.
Yeah.
We're not used to that. You just hear a voice somewhere 2 miles away. Maybe shouting or whatever it is. But really, I mean, Deepika, you've done so many films, and I will say that you're a modern age artist. So
No, not only that, in the West.
exactly, yeah.
So I think
How do you-
nothing
Biggest
else
international
surprises
ads
me
ever.
like it.
No one ever did. Louis
But it must have
Vuitton.
been
Keep quiet.
It must have been a hell of an experience.
No, I think what I was processing as I heard the two of you speak is in terms of where we were, filmmaking and technology,
Yeah.
to now for all of us to be a part of a movie where I think every kind of technology that is available in the world today is probably at our disposal through this movie. And the fact that we have a director who's used it so intelligently, and also to find that balance, because also with AI and things like that, I think you can also lose the soul of performances. But I think to be able to find that balance between technology that's available to you, but to also keep the performances real, I think is what makes this movie and this experience very special.
Yeah.